First thing is, these guys keep calling it activewear. It's just sportswear, guys. Joggers, 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 literally no one gets active in tracksuit bottoms. Literally the only thing I do when I wear tracksuit bottoms is lie on the sofa. No? The only fuckers I ever see running in joggers are guys who go to boxing gyms, and for some reason when they warm up they go for a run in like a full tracksuit with the hood done up and the thing like underneath their, like tied around like Kenny from South Park.
Hey, sexy guy, I'm putting what you want.
I actually saw that H&M had done a new collection release called H&M Move. So I went to check it out in store in Zurich the other day, and I bought about 5 pieces. So I chose 2 colours, lovely purple. I really like this crop top I've got, and matching purple tight. This is a training tight, but this is that really popular at the moment kind of ribbed material that you can see. Super stretchy, but just like an all-in-one basically knitted piece. A couple of things about the collection that I really like was that a lot of it is made from recycled polyester, so that's where H&M kind of lists something as a conscious choice. So yeah, lots of pieces that incorporate recycled materials, which is really nice. And then the other colour that I went for, which is kind of complementary, is a darker purple. So I have these training tights. Some really nice details on these, which I'll talk about later, but they've got pockets integrated. Again, this is 79% recycled polyester. These ones are more of a sewn together seam piece. Long sleeve, but cropped training top. And again, this is that really nice, like knitted material. So all in one. And a cropped t-shirt. Yeah. So 2 colours which I think will match really nicely together. In terms of price, these 5 items that I got cost a total of 120 Swiss francs, which is probably just over 100 British pounds. To put that into context, I went into Lululemon and 1 pair of tights in there is about 100 francs, maybe a bit more. So yeah, it is much, much cheaper to buy high street. Lululemon had a much bigger range. Obviously, that's what they do. But I thought it was nice. There were obviously lots of different pieces to pick and choose from H&M Move. They've also done some accessories, socks, glasses, a really cool bag that has like a section in the bottom with a space for a yoga mat, which I thought was quite functional and insightful. So yeah, let's try these pieces on, and then we'll do some testing and see how they perform. So we went and lifted some weights in the gym to test the purple crop top and matching tights. I always look at features, fit and fabric, so you can see some plus and minus points here. Overall, I really liked it. I tested the leggings to make sure that they're squat proof. You got to do it, girls. And yeah, fabrics work very well in that regard, but the sweat marks were real. It was kind of hot in the gym, but I just don't think the fabric was drying fast enough, so big thumbs down from me on that one. Okay, girls, I'm about to seriously take one for the team and go do a run with intervals without a sports bra on. So I think this top's going to look after me. Things aren't too bad. I can't wear the matching tights because I loves me a pocket and there isn't one in the purple. So I've got my trusty Nikes on with double pocket efficiency, phone, keys. Yeah, I'm a bit nervous. It looks cool. I like the what do you call this? Asymmetry. I like the asymmetry, but I don't know if it's gonna keep the girls down when we start to do some intervals. I also think it might rain. Shout out to 100% for these as well. I fucking love fast glasses. I know there's loads of haters out there who are like, no, we don't do fast glasses off bike, but it's coming, guys. Shut up, Laura, go run. Okay. Yeah, so as predicted, it's raining. And the Swiss do not take kindly to a lack of forward planning or inefficiency. So I'm going to look really fucking stupid to them in this. Oh, yeah, nipples are going, guys. But I hope that they just give me credit for getting it done. So I've done my 15-minute warm-up and I'm here at the track to do some intervals. P.S. How amazing is it that just anyone can come and use this beautiful track for free? I absolutely love it. In the UK, you have to pay. So yeah, I'm going to do some intervals. Actually, apart from the nipples, which I'm now super self-conscious about, I don't feel like I should be wearing a sports bra at all. It's fine. This was a huge mistake. I just want to show you the last piece of high street sportswear that I bought. And it's this sassy little cloud coloured sports bra. And you may think, oh, that's cute. Is it H&M? Is it Lululemon? No. It's Aldi. This is the least aspirational looking packaging I think I've ever purchased sportswear from. I mean, I expected it to not be that comfy. It's quite comfy, but it does have this very strange, like, little egg system going on, which I'm not sold on. It does look a bit like, for all the mamas out there, nipple pads when you're breastfeeding. I think they're actually sewn into the bra, so they can't move, which is good, but this one's quite low and this one's a little bit higher, so it does look quite strange. So I'm not sure you would be rocking this like tops off. It's quite long, which I like, and I mean, things don't seem to be moving, and it's quite comfy, and the fabric's super soft. The thing is, it does have this, like, because it's got this double layer, this bit does kind of like sag down a bit. But for $8.99, I'm more impressed than I thought I would be. Papaya, what do you think of the sports bra? What's up? Yes. Is it a thumbs up or a thumbs down? Do you want to have a sniff? Bad. She's not into it. So my personal view with tights like this is that you just have to do something to make it a bit more rugged. So I've got some serious, I think these are even men's Gore-Tex trail shoes, and ACG fleece and dog. I'm still not sure. Jacquemus. How do you pronounce that? Jacquemus. Jacquemus? Jacquemus. I bought some of the pieces from the Jacquemus Nike collaboration. Jacquemus is a very popular French label. The shows that they do are absolutely incredible. If you get any chance to look at some of the shows on YouTube, or the footage of any of the shows, just amazing, like staged in a lavender field or on a remote island or on the like desert flats in Morocco, the most recent collection. So just insane what they create as like a consumable like show. I bought 3 pieces: a hoodie, a polo shirt and a sports bra. I really like the way that Jacquemus has taken very sporty products and really put a high-end spin on them. So you know everything's going to be good when it's delivered in its own little bag to keep it clean and dry. This doesn't cost very much, and lots of brands have started to do this. So Nike, for example, now deliver their racing flat shoes also in little bags like this to keep the products like clean, looked after, and it's a great way to store them. So I thought that was a really nice touch. So the first thing I bought was polo shirt. The thick quality of this is amazing, and I really love that the whole collection was just 3 colours: cream, white and navy blue with like some brown accenting. It just looked it made it really shoppable, easy to buy, because you knew you could pair things together, and everything just fits into your wardrobe because it's very neutral. So I thought that was really nice. You can see the detail on the back, so this is open and it's got little Nike accents on the straps across the back, and then this is a kind of knitted all in one piece, and it has this like bib section here on the front, and it fits amazingly, just really hugs your body, it stretches in all the right places, the thickness is really nice, and yeah, just the detailing is beautiful. I really like that they did some sporty accents, like they've put little thumb holes in the sleeves here, which is something that you always see in like running tops, and I like the white accenting across the bottom. There's the labels. So the second piece is navy blue. This looks black in this light, but it's navy sports bra, and it's got these like long wraparound straps that basically crisscross across your waist, with a little integrated like Nike detail in the foreground here. Yeah, it's a double layer, so there's basically 2 sections to the bra with 2 different sets of straps. It's super, again, like the product, the fabrics are really thick, super soft cottons and elastane, and I like the way they've got the like all the details on here are gold, so you can see the like all the accents are gold, which is really nice. There's a little Jacquemus detail on the back here, integrated into the back, and then this really lovely like it's like soft brushed almost elastane around the front. This is where the locks come in. So yeah, navy blue sports bra. I think they also did it in white. And the final piece is this hoodie, which I was wearing in the last episode. So this is quite long. This is an extra small, I believe. Yeah, this is an extra small, and it was basically a unisex piece. So there was a guy modelling it and a girl modelling it at the same time on the website. So yeah, really it's quite heavy. It's like weighty, and just some of the like details that you'll see from this collection. Again, really nice detail, like on the piping across all of the seaming, which is just really premium. Nice detail. Again, the little Nike accent on the drawstring there. One thing that I really love about this is the hood. It's absolutely huge, and I have a serious problem, probably because I have so much hair, just with getting hoods that actually cover my head. I'm going to do a whole other episode about this, but like wet weather gear always ends up like here. It's like the front of my head always gets wet. So yeah, the piping detail again goes around the back of the hood. You can see here, and yeah, another detail. So I mean, people will be saying like it's I think this was 175 euros. That's a lot for basically a white hoodie, which pretty impractical. One is the quality, just the weight of it, and then 2, there's the details like the piping, which I've talked about, but also the hood, for example, is lined. So they have made essentially 2 hoods. I can pull the fabric like this, and then tucked one inside the other, so you get, even when it's on like sitting on the back of your neck, you always see this really clean detail across the front, and you can see that that they've lined it here, turned it all inside. So it's just details like that I think are really, really nice. There's a little Jacquemus logo on the sleeve, on the cuff, and yeah, really nice. It's just super warm, like really heavy. So there's a couple of things about buying sportswear from high street retailers as opposed to buying it from a sports brand like Nike or Lululemon or Adidas or any of the others, North Face. First thing is insights. So a lot of the sports brands that you typically buy for invest quite a lot of money into innovation and like product research, and they'll do a lot of wear testing of their products to make sure that they are functional. These products from Jacquemus are, not sportswear. The sports bra, even, for example, I would probably wear as a day item and then integrate the straps in some way into an outfit. So those less so, but you can, I could tell from the quality of the product that I was willing to pay a little bit more for it, just from like the weights and the feels and the extra details that I've pointed out. So if you spot any of those things in high street sportswear, then oh, this is really good. I'm getting like extra bang from my buck. Sportswear has to hit that perfect balance between something that's functional but also looks really great to wear. I think a lot of the time with high street retailers, they're focusing a lot more on a product that they might have seen a sportswear brand create and making it look like that and look quite good on a person, but it might not always have the functionality of a piece of sportswear. The only thing that I really like about spending money with sports brands is I know that the money goes back into facilitating sport for people and pushing sport forwards, whether that's sponsoring athletes or innovating in product, or growing communities or something like that. So that's one of the things that I think about when I'm buying kind of high street sportswear. It's cheap, it looks kind of cool, but is it doing great things for sport, and women's sport especially? Not always. So final word from me on this one, I just thought I would give you my personal list as to what I would buy high end and what I would buy high street. So anything technical, running trainers, wet weather gear, snow sports sunglasses, invest, buy high end. Running trainers especially, I've been a runner for a really long time. I've run a couple of marathons, half marathons. Until you know which models of shoe really work for you, I wouldn't buy them off the internet. Go to a shop, try them on, run in them on a treadmill always. You don't have to buy them there. You can go home and then find them on the internet a little bit cheaper, but invest, buy a pair of trainers that are really gonna look after you if you're doing anything high impact. I would also say as a cyclist, invest a little bit more in bib shorts, buy from a brand that's been around for a long time, read reviews on the internet so you know what you're buying. There are a lot of brands out there who see the kind of price point of people like ASOS, Castelli and Rafa and just charge the same amount, and they don't do the same wear testing. They haven't got the experience in product. So on the flip side, having been a runner for such a long time, I have never bought a pair of, they're kind of expensive, £20, £30 a pair running socks, specific running socks that are like anti-blister, and found them to be worth the money. Usually if you're having problems with your feet, it's your trainers not fitting right, or your socks are just the wrong size. They're too big, too small, something like that. Unless you're running ultra distances, personally, I've never found very expensive specific running socks to be worth the money. You can buy active socks that are made of similar stuff and have similar construction, knitted, at high street fairly cheaply. You're going to be wearing them loads. They end up all wearing out at the heel and toe eventually. So yeah, just don't spend the money. Similarly, anything like cotton t-shirts, polyester elastane mixed vests, anything that's like quite low on the technical scale, very limited fabric that you're just going to chuck on, probably use in the gym or something like that. I never spend 60 francs, like £50 on technical vests from places like Sweaty Betty and Lululemon. I personally just don't think that item is worth that amount of money. Prove me wrong. I would love to like, tell me in the comments if you think that you found a cotton or polyester vest that you paid quite a lot of money for that you believe to be better than a high street alternative, and why. I want to know, like, let's share the knowledge. Other things I would buy high street are joggers. Anything you claim to be activewear, but you're actually lounging around or walking the dog in, just buy H&M. Buy M&S activewear. Buy your joggers from New Look, because they've got a fuckload of them. Just like, I'm not going to be spending loads and loads of money on... It's loungewear. It's not activewear. It has an activewear silhouette, but it's basically loungewear. If you've enjoyed this video, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and give us a share. You can also follow on Instagram. And please don't forget to leave your recommendations for high street and high end in the comments underneath. And I'll see you next time. Say bye, bye.